Our story begins in the middle of the 40s, when a hopeful young soldier called Sam... we're not doing that? Our story begins in the middle of last Tuesday, where a hopeless young freeloader called Sam is sipping a fancy cup of coffee with a name nobody can pronounce. Sam was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But not the actual spoon that he has in his mouth now. That is a different spoon. But a figurative spoon that represents all the wealth and attention that he has been receiving from his parents. And their butlers. And their butlers' parents. You're a douche, aren't you, Sam? Blink twice if yes. He can't hear me. This is Sam's girlfriend, also not being heard by Sam. She's mad at Sam for his lack of responsibility produced by his large wealth. She also mentions the fact that Sam has forgotten her birthday for the 3rd year in a row. Sam's girlfriend is upset. As with most rich and famous brats, Sam does not pick up on that. Instead, he decides to lay this gem.
Things just work out for me, baby. I can't just run around and do stuff. I'd end up with a limp spine or something.
Sam's girlfriend does something she should have done a long time ago.
Broccolis.
Sam is laying unconscious on the floor. He gathers his strength and makes an effort to get up. Then he makes another effort to stand up straight. Sam is hit in the head so hard, he has to remind himself how to walk. He takes a right step. Then he takes a left step. Good job, Sam. You're very good at existing.
How dare you startle my child?
An overprotective mother hurls a cup of coffee in Sam's face. He has to blink rapidly to regain his vision.
Say something, Harold.
Oh, gee.
How is our son going to become a respected politician if he can't fend for himself?
I thought he was gonna become an actor.
Oh, what's the difference?
Sam remembers the one thing he's good at, paying for stuff. So he turns around to pay for his beverage. Sam pays the guy 500 euros, barely covering the coffee.
Thanks for the tip, douchebag.
Sam decides to hurl another 500 at the guy. Not such a douchebag after all. Sam is hurling stacks of 500s left and right. He has no perception of money. Sam is about to spend his whole weekly allowance on tipping a barista named Tony. He really was hit hard in the head.
Na gut.
Sam spends a decade making his way out the door, which is pretty good for a guy with a major concussion. As Sam waggles outside, he sees his girlfriend on the other side of the road. Sam pulls himself together and rushes towards his soon-to-be ex-girlfriend.
Ja, eilt.
This is when a septic tank truck approaches Sam with an average speed of 90 kilometers per hour. The impact renders him 8 types of dead.
Oh, ich feiere den Humor. Das ist genau meins. Danke nochmal an Bienchen. Faces Happens ist die Errungenschaft. Manuel Samuel. Osendrostel. Spielt das in Dänemark? Oder ist es von denen kreiert worden? Yes. Oh, da bist du in der Halle.
Who knew a bottle to the face would result in such a terrible fate for Sam? But a bottle won't be the only thing that will meet Sam's face today. There's also the ground in hell. Sam does not like being dead a single bit. He also hates the eerie feeling of not having any cash on him. Then, he finds 7 glowing notes in his pocket. That makes him feel reasonably better. He checks out that horrible sound he's hearing. Not the horrible sound of the screaming souls around him. The other horribly
Have a nice day.
irritating sound.
Zwinker Smiley.
The source of the sound is none other than obliteration and oblivion, extermination and extinction, the end, decease and demise, the Grim Reaper, death. He's trying to do a kickflip on a skateboard and is dressed like a douchebag.
Dead for life.
In his coarse, horrifying voice, he lays this on Sam.
Yo, yo, yo! You must be Sam from the info I was provided.
Then he takes a second look at Sam and his eye sockets widen.
Holy feces, dude! Your soul be like a diamond. Let me cut you a deal that we can seal. For reals? Aight, man, it decided.
The notes in Sam's pocket are something called a shred of life. Every soul has at least one, and it is the biggest unit in Hell's currency, followed by quality of life, school of life, sound of life, meaning of life, and thug life.
Natürlich.
If you give me your shreds, I'll resurrect your face and get you out of hell on one condition. You'll have to survive 24 hours with a handicap I choose under my supervision, bro.
Sam decides to check out the rest of Hell before doing any deals with supernatural beings.
Wieso? Ich fand die Idee ganz gut.
Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be...
Mit der Fluppe in der Hals.
That'll be all your shreds, dear sir.
All right, that sounds fair. Yes.
Sam notices that the souls that get into Hell are forced to get a job and become functioning souls of society. For most people, this is okay, but for Sam, it's horrifying. He hurls his shreds at death like he's never hurled piles of money before. Why, hello there, dear sir. Let's see if we can find a job for you. You get to be... He keeps the last shred for the next time he meets the gatekeeper of Hell.
Bolo.
Whenever that's going to be.
Aight, bro. I only get to do these deals annually. But if you really want to live in biz, you have to do it manually. Also, I will stop speaking in rhymes now.
Nee, für mich ist Arbeiten fürs Leben auch nix. To hell with hell. Die
Sam has just
Errungenschaften sind auch
traveled
schon
through
mega.
time, space, and logic, and finds himself fully alive. and more importantly, rich again. His joy is only dimmed by the fact that he can't move at all. This is when he shows up. Death.
Yo, yo, yo! Oh, yeah, you look horrible. I mean, you look great, bro. You be okay? Can you hear me? Blink twice if yes. Oh, cool. You be alive. Everything be fine. Aight, so this here be the dealing biz. All your body functions be manual, so you kinda have to do stuff on purpose. You be turning kinda blue. Might wanna consider breathing. Alright! Bitchin'! You be blinking and breathing, that be bitchin'. So, alright. Go survive for a day, and I'll let you live normally for the rest of your life. If you somehow die within the next 24 hours, you'll go to hell and I'll keep your shreds forever. I'll be over there doing kick flips if you need me.
Once again, Sam has to make an effort to get up. This time, he has to focus on his spine. And once again, he has to remind himself how to walk.
Oh, by the way, dude, you be getting late for work.
Sam does something that resembles walking toward the bathroom.
Gonna do a kick flip now. Friggin' skateboard.
Sam tries out a strange maneuver by stepping with the same leg twice.
Yeah! Alright, let's see.
Sam has some trouble with his posture and has to focus on his spine.
Relax my body, bending my knees. Oh, what I be doing wrong, yo? Let's see. Yeah!
Sam has some trouble with his posture and has to focus on his spine.
Boah, wie soll ich denn das machen?
Sam holds on to that toothbrush like his life depends on it. Sam is dumb enough to breathe in with his mouth full of water. He has to cough. Sam has some trouble with his posture and has to focus on his spine.
Gottes Willen.
Then he lets go. How sad. With clean teeth, Sam is ready to smile. He won't for at least 24 hours, though. Sam tries to take a leak.
Hey, dude, have you seen my...
Your spine, Sam. It matters. Sam takes a leak everywhere, including but not limited to
Alter.
himself. Sam takes a leak on the towels. One empty bladder later, Sam moves on. He has to use his opposite leg to get up again.
Oh, fuck.
You're impressing no one, Sam. Sam tries to take a shower. He looks like a mantis that's trying to explain to someone how a bicycle works. Sam is clean as a whistle. Good job, Sam. Clean and empty, Sam decides to find some clues.
Friggin' skateboard. Hi, let's see. Yeah! Yeah! Hi, let's see. Relax my body, bending my knees.
Sam can open doors now. Clever boy. Sam enters his wardrobe. What will he wear today? He picks a pair of blue jeans. The ugly ones. Sam successfully puts on his pants. Feeling more accomplished than ever, he proceeds to find a jacket. Only the best one will do. He settles for a mediocre one. Humble.
Alter. Ah, das
Fully clothed, Sam is ready for the day. P.S. He's not. He puts on his shoes, living the dream of having shoes on.
Das Ding ist, ich muss mich halt teilweise echt noch weiterhin konzentrieren, so das. Nicht, dass er hier abnippelt noch. Und man vergisst auch immer, welches Bein gerade vorne ist.
Down the stairs with great precision. Sam decides to hurl himself down the stairs. Apparently too used to hurling money around. Flappy Rooster is Sam's favorite game. He has no time for playing with a Flappy Rooster right now, though.
Following the story at this time, and gang wars are still an escalating problem at Bridge Street, where the police are struggling to regain control. Commuters are advised to... Hey, Lucy! I'm home!
Oh, hey, dude. Still alive, huh?
Wer weiß wie lange. Das Ding ist, ich kann gar nicht so viel erzählen währenddessen, weil es einfach so witzig ist und dieses Spiel einfach für sich selber spricht.
There is a note saying, sent over a maid to make you breakfast. Don't breathe in while chewing. Love, Mom.